So.
Alright, my name is Eduardo. I got top
that in with there.
12.
Top 16.
12th place at the San Jose Regionals. It's a pretty gnarly tournament. I went against 2 Sky Striker, the Mirror, Altergeist, Cyber Dragon, 2 Salomon Great, 2 Orchist, and 3 Salomon Great. I went 7-2.
That's 20 rounds.
Yeah, what'd you play?
I just told you.
Yeah, what'd you play? What's your deck?
I played Chaos Thunder Dragon. It was.
Chaos Thunder Dragon.
I thought it was the best deck for the format right now. It gives me everything I needed. Gives me big monsters. Gives me outs in case I get stopped with Scythe or whatever.
Nice.
Playing 3 Thunder Dragons. Best card in the deck, for sure.
All
It's
right.
gonna be 3 Hawk.
3 Hawk. Wow.
3 Dark. Only 2 Roar, just because I feel Roar is good to dump or good to allure, but just drawing it in hand, it doesn't do much of a difference for me. 2 Matrix for the same reason. It's a good way to extend into game, get a quick pop, but I don't want to see it in my hand every turn. The MVP of the entire regional won me 4 matches, 2 against Salomon Great, 1 against Altergeist, and then 1 against Sky Striker. Essentially, banish the card that I want to keep seeing, and then at the end of their turn, if they don't get rid of my monster, because they don't read the last effect, which lets me add at their end phase, so I end up just adding the card that they just lost to. So double Eradicator, double Different Dimension Ground. It just kept happening over and over again, and they were just, I scoop, I'm done.
Yeah, that's pretty broken. What a stupid card.
The starter, my battery man, always starts the plays, gets me keep going in case like I brick or something. The other MVP, which is Denko, you summon that on anyone that has back row. Essentially, they're just crying. Kaiju. I actually learned this tech from my cousin. He's actually the reason why I played it. Just get Kaiju over cards that you just can't get over. This weekend, I actually ended up Kaijuing an Orcus player. I ended up losing the last round, but it did help me get into game 3. So that was good. Chaos monsters. Outside of the duo, I have 1 Levianeer, 2 Wyvern Buster, and 1 Collapse Serpent. Perfect extenders. I just don't like seeing them in my first hand. If I see them in my hand, I'm assuming that I'm gonna brick. My hand traps, I had 3 Phantasme, perfect for the current format. Just lets me recycle my hand, do whatever I need to do.
Is that mandatory, you think?
If we stick with this Orcus play, yes. You're going to be able to stop a lot of cards that you need to stop. But I did want to drop it to 2 until I felt that it was just getting bricky. And I just like the reshuffle. 2 Ash and 2 Ogre. Reason I don't play 3 of those is just that I feel I see them enough as it is. So I don't want to continue seeing cards that don't benefit me every turn because they're hard once per turn. Allures just kind of help me get over, things that are in my hand that I want to get rid of. Roar, Special Summon, Dark Search, or just bump out the Phantasme that I'm not going to need against Altergeist.
How was the Ogre? You played 2 Ogres. Is that better than Baylor or what?
Yes.
Yeah?
I feel Ogre was the reason why I beat Altergeist, and it was also the reason why I ended up beating Salomon Great. They essentially gazelled, I Ogre, they scooped.
Oh, okay.
They didn't have any out after that. Spells, you have Diffusion, Super Poly, Gold Sark, and again, another Cousin Spice. the Soul Release.
Soul Release.
Soul Release was a really insane card because it just says banish any 5 cards. So against Sky Striker, just get rid of their stuff. Salamangreat, they don't really have anything they can do. I drew it against Orcus. I thought I won. I got rid of his materials. Galatea brought everything back anyway, so it didn't really help me against them. Now for traps, I just run 2 Impermanents and 2 Eradicator. The Eradicator was supposed to win me games, but I saw it once against Altergeist, and by that time he'd already scooped, so there was no way for me to play it.
Yeah. Any changes to the name? Going into Nats?
Going into Nats, I kind of want to drop. I want to drop 1 Eradicator, and essentially add another searchable target. So either a Denko or something else that I can get rid of. But yeah, other than that, deck runs well, smooth. Going into the extra deck, we got 1 Linkuriboh, 1 Phoenix, 1 Sun Summoner, 1 Beat Cup. It was amazing against the mirror. Essentially, I put the token onto the other one, summoned my other Colossus, and then I ended up burning with another spicy tech that I have, Unicorn and the Borreload. My original plan was to have a Borosword in here, but when I made my deck list, I didn't know that I had 16 in the extra deck, so I decided to just cut it out. It would have been a good tech, but Borreload wins games, and I really didn't want to drop the B cup.
Alright.
Onto the fusions. 2 Titan, he's perfect for the meta now. Just getting rid of back row is just too good. You essentially can just recycle the Thunder Dragon, continue doing that as many times as you need to do. 3 Colossus, never gonna change for me. If he gets banned, I will cry. He's the only reason why I picked up the deck.
Those alties?
No, unfortunately. My friend was supposed to get him. Gabe, he's top 8, but he ended up out there. Next would be Starving Venom. I left them in for Orcust, and I also left them in for the Mirror, which I thought I'd see more of, but I only ended up seeing 1 Mirror. He did win me that match, but it kind of felt like a dead card. I didn't make this change. It was actually made by my cousin, like a couple weeks back. I forgot to change it, but it actually ended up working out in my favor. Because when I went against the Salamangreat player, I summoned this on his turn right after attacking with all my other monsters, and he just kind of he was like, all right, I give up.
Oh, so you got to summon it during battle phase?
Yeah, so essentially push for more damage. Abyss Dweller, I didn't see him, and looking back, I probably should have summoned it against the Orcus players because they can't do anything. Yeah. And another solid play won me 3 matches against Cyber Dragon. I ended up 2-0ing because of him. I just burned twice with Gustav Max. And then against a Sky Striker player, I burned to end the match. And I also did it again with Salamangreat.
Yeah, it's just 2,000 downs, right?
It's just, let me beat you down, and now I'm going to ruin your day.
Cowboy for game.
It's my cowboy. Now for the side, we got my favorite tech, the Lava Golem. It actually played really well against the Sky Striker matchup, just because he ended up Widow Anchoring me. So when he Widow Anchored, I ended up summoning the Lava Golem on his side.
Oh gosh, that's pretty good.
Then I ended up main phase burning for 2,000. End turn, he burns himself for 1,000. Loses game. 2 Lancia. saw it every matchup with Orchist, but by the time I saw it, I was already dead.
Yeah.
Nothing else I could do. Still a good card. 2 Droll. I think if I could have swapped out the Ogre, I would have swapped out for a Droll.
In the main deck?
Yeah, I just felt that Droll stopped a lot of the plays earlier, and sometimes the Ogre was dead against certain matchups, so I think just Droll would have just done a lot more for me.
Right.
2 Banker Tops for... I thought I'd see a lot more Altergeist, especially with them becoming full power now.
Yeah, Crackdown.
And not even seeing it once. And even when I did, I didn't get to summon it because I just Twin Twistered. I added a second Denko just because the Denko would have been perfect against Altergeist. Ended up signing it game 3 in my Altergeist matchup, but I didn't get to see the second Denko because I ended up just winning by popping his back row.
Yeah.
Double Twin Twisters. It was good, but it wasn't broken. Essentially, it helped me clear board, but I never got to win because of Twin Twister.
Nice.
2 reboots. It's just reboot. Altergeist. I really don't like the matchup. 2 cards that essentially won me Salamine Great every single time.
MVP or side?
Actually no. I have another spicy tech that just ruined the game for Salamine Great. Different Dimension Ground Dove, just recur it with Duo, banish, do it again, banish, do it again.
Alright, yeah.
Salamine Great was just
Yeah. It's like auto win.
They saw me at top tables doing that, and they were just like, "Yeah, I don't want to duel you. I don't want to duel that."
That's horrible.
And then the last one, spiciest tech I have, Big Burn. Essentially, you target any card in the graveyard, mine or your own, and I burn everything else. It's perfect against Orchist and against Salamine Great.
Oh gosh.
I was about to play it on a Salamine Great player, but as I flipped it up, he scooped. So I was just...
That's so bad.
It didn't get to resolve because he scooped, but I feel that it would have been exactly what I needed. Yeah.
Nice. Cool.
It's a 42 main deck, 15 side, 15 extra.
Cool. Any shout outs? Anything you want to say for Nats?
I really want to shout out, my manager, who when I told her I need the day off, she was just like, go for it. Take the day.
Nice.
My teammates, they help kind of push my deck in the right direction. Specifically to the side techs, Daniel, he's a master of sides. Kind of, sometimes they're jank, sometimes they're good.
Yeah, they worked out this time. It's pretty good.
And then I got the Boros sword. I didn't get to play it, but Castro got me that.
Nice.
Gabe was kind of like senpai teaching me. I think we actually ended up dueling one of the rounds, and having 2 Phantasmi on a Sky Striker player is just too beautiful.
GG. It's over.
And then Jason, who was there with me the entire event, we both ended up getting top 16, so that was good.
Nice.
So just for the most part, I really want to thank them for just really pushing me to be a better player.
Sick. Congrats. We'll see you at Nats.
Arigato.